A challenge training event is simply an adventure training opportunity taught in a more challenging environment. This is not a hoorah event. It's not where we're gonna pound our chest and learn to do wheelies and crazy things. The basic principle is still conserve energy, use strategy, don't break my bike and don't break myself. We're just learning those concepts in a more challenging environment. It's not expecting you to already know all the riding skills when you come in. It is a learning environment. So if we go to a challenging, muddy area, we don't expect you to know how to ride in mud or even be comfortable or confident in mud. We just need you to have the confidence to learn in that mud. It is targeted towards alumni, and we want to give an opportunity for riders who have done camps and training with us to come back, to practice, to revisit, and to relearn those same skill sets in a more challenging environment. But it's also suitable if you're a quick learner or you have other experience that you'd like to bring in with you. Again, we will teach you the techniques, but you have to have the mental fortitude, you have to have the bike, and you have to have the physical ability to do that. That's your job. You have to bring that with you. It does have a smaller rider to instructor ratio because we're not necessarily going to be in a large environment where all the instructors are with all the riders at the same time. And instead, we have to break into smaller pods of instructors and riders to go to different terrains that may have limited space. So we have to have a smaller group to be able to learn in that environment. Because we have less riders, but we have equal or more staffing, the riders share a larger, or there's a larger portion of that cost that goes to each rider. So that's why there's a cost difference between the challenge events versus a regular adventure camp or a regular training tour. It's also important to understand if you're going to attend a challenge camp that you do have to show up with a bike that's capable of the terrain, with the proper tires for the terrain. It doesn't mean you can't show up on a 1200 GSA to learn to ride in the mud, but if you show up on that bike in street tires, you're probably not going to be able to attend or to complete that part of the training. Also, the physical ability. If you struggle climbing on and on your bike and you're still learning that skill set, or even just you don't have the physical stamina to pick up your bike repeatedly and to help others wrestle their bike out of situations, then that's going to be an issue. All right? Because, so again, you don't have to be in top shape. You don't have to be CrossFit every single day, but if you struggle with basic mobility and you find yourself winded and fatigued easily, the challenge training isn't necessarily going to be the best choice for you. I would stick with a regular adventure camp or an adventure training tour.